Hi, and thank you so much for listening today. I'm so excited to talk a little bit about the Healthy Farm and Food campaign. Today, we're going to talk about our 2021 goals, those outcomes, and our 2022 goals going forward. So I'm Kimmy Ishmael. I'm the Policy Campaign Coordinator here at Community Farm Alliance, and my role is to build and successfully implement policy at the state government level, while also forming a grassroots and grass tops coalition around the issues of farming and hunger. So first, I just want to talk a little bit about what the Healthy Farm and Food campaign is and what it would mean to implement it. So this legislation would set aside a small amount of the state's general funds so that food access programs using Kentucky grown products can utilize it to meet federal grant match requirements. And implementing this Healthy Farm and Food Fund would do quite a few things. It would increase funding available to support programs which ensure that low-income Kentuckians, especially those utilizing SNAP, have access to affordable, healthy, locally grown foods. But it would also create program sustainability and growth and establish new opportunities and innovations for more direct farm impact food access programs to emerge. But this would also create an economic stimulus for both local and regional food systems. And here we have our campaign timeline. This lays out all of our goals, including developing messaging strategies and social media engagement. But we looked at this and took a step back to see what the main goals were. From there is where the campaign's 5 main goals emerged. First, we wanted to lobby legislators to see what they thought about this legislation and to get feedback. But we also wanted to find a bill sponsor, someone who can get behind this issue and be a real champion, but also build a grassroots coalition of a diverse group of people, whether that be farmers, food insecure people, or people who are just passionate about these issues. And we wanted to partner with other organizations to gain support and move our movement forward. And we also wanted to attend and host events, whether that be hosting a town hall or visiting farmers markets. When it came to outcomes and meeting the goals we laid out, we hit all of our main points and more. We secured a bill sponsor who is Representative David Hale from District 74, which covers Montgomery, Powell, and Menifee counties. We had meetings with over 10 key legislators who are important decision makers, and that also included the Senate President. We testified at 3 committee hearings. Those were the Tobacco Settlement Agreement Fund Oversight Committee, the Agriculture Committee, and the Budget Review Subcommittee on Human Resources, where we had directly impacted farmers testify with me, and we also got the public support of the chair of that committee. We also built a list of over 20 volunteers who we call our community ambassadors. This is a diverse group of people. Those do include farmers, food insecure people, those who are passionate about this issue, and those who have even used incentive programs in the past. We also started a social media campaign called the Healthy Farm and Food Fund Fridays. This was an effort to educate and update the public on the campaign. And we attended and spoke at multiple events. This included 4 farmers markets. We visited the Southland Market in Lexington, the Red River Gorge Market, the Phoenix Hill Market in Louisville, and the Beattyville Market. We also attended 3 events: the SOAR Conference, the Hunger Task Force meeting with the Kentucky Department of Agriculture Commissioner Ryan Quarles, and also attended the Appalachian Food for Health convening, where I also got to speak briefly about the campaign. And we also gained multiple support through different organizations. That included Feeding Kentucky, Bluegrass Farm to Table, and Foundation for a Healthier Kentucky. We all around met our goals for 2021, but there is still so much more to do and to get done. When it comes to goals for the new year, we had just started our most important work. This is when community members start to engage with the legislative process, bringing that coalition building and legislative work together. As we look to 2022, I have laid out some of the main goals for the campaign, and that includes filing the bill the first week of session, starting a thank you campaign for our sponsors and co-sponsors. And that just means sending emails, making phone calls, saying thank you so much for getting behind this legislation and supporting it. We also want to continue to lobby legislators for more co-sponsors and for more yes votes. We also want to have press events with our bill sponsor and the KDA commissioner. And we have already started planning lobby days at the Capitol with our volunteers. And we are already planning meetups with our volunteers, not only to build a coalition, but to build a camaraderie amongst a group of people to stay engaged in this important movement. And by that way, we are able to help our volunteers participate in this campaign, whether that be writing op-eds, talking to their legislators, or even just sharing social media posts. But the most important goal of 2022 is passing and implementing this legislation. Looking forward, we have already started to set into motion the steps needed to accomplish these goals. And I have nothing but excitement for this campaign and its potential to be just the start of an important movement around the issues of farming and hunger policies that continue to bridge that gap between farm and plate. If you would like more information or resources or have any questions at all about the campaign, please reach out to me for the most up-to-date materials. I would love to speak with you. And thank you so much again for listening today.